Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Horned Owls Dynasty here on College Football 25. It has been an up and down roller coaster type of season. We started the year 2-1, playing pretty well. Then we lost 4 in a row, and it looked like our season was going to be over. But we rebounded, winning 3 in a row before we got humbled by Alabama, losing 35-7. So here we are at 5-6 on the season, needing to win our final regular season game of the year, which is against UMass, to become bowl eligible. So that is what we are going to be doing today, taking on UMass and finding out if we can win and become bowl eligible. There are a few things that I am paying close attention to. Jordan Bryant has put together a special season, there's no doubt about that. He leads our team in receiving and rushing yards. You just don't see that from players really ever. He's averaging 8.8 yards per touch and has just had a crazy good year. He's got a chance to finish with 1,000 rushing yards if he has a big game against a UMass defense that's not very good, if we are being honest. So we'll look for Jordan Bryant to have a big game and help us get a big win. What about our defense? They played pretty well against Alabama, only give up 28. The last touchdown was a pick 6. That's not too bad, considering Alabama is a top 5 team in the nation, and our defense has had a bad year. DeMarcus Perkins, he's not going to be leading Conference USA in sacks, but he's got a chance to get to double digits if he has 2 of them here today. The UMass offense, it's led by Tyson Pumachan, who has been really good this year. Just look at his stats on the season. And the UMass offense, it's pretty solid overall, so this is going to be a tough matchup with how our defense has played for most of the year, but maybe they could carry the momentum from that Alabama game into this game. If it comes down to a last-second field goal, neither team is going to be feeling very confident. Riley Moore is just 5-7 and has had 2 extra points blocked, and we know our struggles with field goals this year. It is time for us to go ahead and get into this game and see if we can become bowl eligible. Josh Porter may not be a senior, but he sure does want to get a win here on senior night to give himself, the senior class, and the rest of the team a chance to play in a bowl game. He's going to look to hit a home run here on the first play of the game, and he's going to come up empty, striking out on that deep ball attempt for Devin Glover. It was just a bit underthrown. Here is an inside zone for Jordan Bryant. He is into the open field, across midfield, angling towards the sideline with 1 man to beat. He is unable to be brought down. A 75-yard touchdown run on the second play of the game as Jordan Bryant continues his special season. How about the offensive line? And Denard Stockton on that long touchdown run. They were all really good. And that score wouldn't have been possible without all of them blocking like they did. The Minutemen pick up a first down and are up to the 34-yard line. Here is Frank Radson Jr., and he's across midfield, so the Minutemen already into Midwestern territory. They go under center. They are going to run the ball with one of their backup running backs. He avoids a couple of our defenders, and that is Alberic, Demarion Alberic, making his way up to the 28-yard line. In the red zone is UMass. They go back to Alberic. He's going to hurdle and be upended. That was a dangerous-looking play, but luckily nobody got hurt. And he's going to be able to remain in this game, but he's not out there here on third down. Pumachan on the move. He's going to throw at the feet of another one of his running backs in Jackson Parody. It's incomplete. So Riley Moore on the kick a field goal, and he'll sneak it inside the right upright to get UMass on the board. We did talk about it in the pregame. Both kickers that we're going to be seeing in today's game, they have not been very good this year, or not been given a lot of chances, as Josh Porter is going to take a sack. He stepped up when he didn't have to, and he waited an extra second. He would have had a man open and Devin Glover over the middle of the field. UMass already in plus territory. A quick check down and a couple of broken tackles. There goes Dominic Mazzotti inside the 10 and down at the 5. It is goal to go for the Minutemen. First and goal at the 5. It is going to be a run. That is not going anywhere. A loss of 1. Javon Turner all over that play. Third and goal at the 3. Pumachan is going to slide to his left. Now he's going to run, and he's in. A run in for a touchdown by Pumachan as the Minutemen on top here in the first quarter. So we got off to a great start on that long touchdown run, but we're not down by 3. We go back to Jordan Bryant, who jukes a man out of his shoes. And Bryant has a gain of 10. Already 85 yards on the ground. Cameron Barber the back on 3rd and short. He's met in the backfield and he can't get away. He's going to lose a bit of yardage. And Midwestern is going to go 3 and out again. So UMass, with all the momentum on their side and the lead, they're going to go deep down the field and connect. There goes Brown. He is gone. A long touchdown for UMass, and they're up 2 scores here in this first quarter. Still 30 seconds to go in it, and we're now down 17-7. Jordan Bryant trying to get to the edge. He can't get the last block he needs, but he does pick up a pretty big gain and is already nearing 100 yards on the ground. 3rd and 6. Porter. He's going to go underneath. It is not going to be a first down as Hawkins is down short of it. But Midwestern, in need of a win here today. They're going to go for it. They're going to be risky. Jordan Bryant follows Chris Brooks. He's got the first down and more. And Jordan Bryant is out of bounds at the 27 of the Minutemen. A long run by him again. Now Porter, he is going to reward Chris Brooks, who blocked really well on that 4th down play. And Brooks is picking up 10 yards on that quick little cross screen. 3rd and short. Barber has no chance on this one either. He's going to lose a couple more and make it 4th and 3. Midwestern, they're going to go for it again. Not putting any trust in Aaron Farr. They toss it right side to Barber. Can he get it? He can. He's going to fall down at the 13 with a fresh set of downs. Now at the 6-yard line, it's 3rd down. Porter to his right into traffic. It is hung on to by C.J. Carter. At the 2, it is goal to go for the Horned Owls. 1st and goal, Porter throwing quick right side, and Denard Stockton can't bring it in. He hit him right in the hands. You don't see him dropping a ton of passes. On 2nd down, Porter looks his way again, and this time Denard Stockton gets his mitts on it and does not let the ball go. It is a touchdown, and Midwestern is going to make this a 1-score game again. UMass on top with 5 minutes to go in the half. They're going to run it, and they're going to lose 3 yards. Joe Moss destroys Parody behind the line. Joe Moss is one of these seniors on this team who could be playing in their last game ever. That is, if we are unable to find a way to come back and win this one and make a bowl game. It will be the seniors' last game ever. We do get a stop on defense finally after a check down and have a chance here to make something happen late in the first half. Porter, he wants C.J. Carter, and he's got him on the comeback route, putting Midwestern across midfield. Porter has been pretty accurate here in the first half, and the offense has been great. We're just not doing enough to overcome the bad defense, as C.J. Carter is going to make another catch on a comeback route. He's had a pretty good first half, making a tough catch in traffic, and now making 2 catches on a couple of comeback routes. Here is Jordan Bryant, unable to pull off a miracle on a check down. He gets brought down on first contact. So here is Aaron Farr on a kick, a field goal, and he's going to sneak it inside the left upright. And we are going to have a tie game at halftime. So all tied up at 17 at halftime. Both offenses have hit some big plays, and both defenses have not looked great. Kind of what we expected. We'll see if anything changes here in the second half. UMass on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. They are going to throw a ball down the field. That is Ladson Jr. getting the better of Zion Chambers. He's done that a few times already today. Kumachan looking to set up a screen. He'll dump it off, and Parody is going to fight off Jerome Moon. But he's brought down by Washington after a gain of 7. They did pick up a first down and now have it at the 35. They're going to call another screen. This time it's a backup. And as a Dario, he's going to break a tackle but lose the ball. It goes out of bounds. A very unlucky break for the Midwestern defense, who they make a nice play to knock it out. So UMass still with possession. And a swing pass is not going anywhere. Jerome Moon does a great job to get away from a blocker and make the play. On 3rd down, a big letdown by the Midwestern defense. A man got left wide open over the middle of the field. It is going to be goal to go for UMass. On 1st and goal at the 3, it's Pumachan keeping it on the read option. He jukes a man out and is into the end zone with his 2nd rushing touchdown today. And UMass has the lead again. Midwestern on offense, trailing by 7. And they're going to give Jimmy Hill, one of these senior running backs on this team, a chance. And he's going to pay it off, picking up a first down. He's up to the 40-yard line. He'll stay in the game. And they will give him another carry. He is going to take it off the right side and take it across midfield as he's brought down to 46 of the Minutemen. Jordan Bryant out there after 2 nice runs by Hill. He'll get it on a toss, and Bryant spins by a man. He's inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 25. And now nearing 150 yards on the ground on just 8 carries. Play action fake to Hill. Porter, he's going to go down the field, and he throws it to a defender. It gets picked off. Blake Ellis picks it off. If you're going to make that throw, it's got to be perfect, and it wasn't. Not only was it a bad play by Josh Porter, but it was a bad play call by me. I should have just kept on running the ball until UMass proved that they could stop it. But I thought, why not give Josh Porter a chance to make a nice throw and see if they would bite on a play action fake. It just didn't go our way. Galvin is going to break away from Jefferson, juke by Warner, and he goes down near midfield after making 2 nice plays on some screens. UMass smelling blood in the water. They're going to go hurry up, and there goes Parody right through the middle of our defense. He is going to be brought down the 34 of Midwestern. 3rd and 6. They're going to try and pick this up on the ground, and Desiderio is knocked down by Warner just short of a first down. So Raleigh Moore on to kick a field goal nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, and he has it blocked by Milton Hampton. UMass picks it up, but they will not get the first down. It is a turnover on downs. We needed a play like this to go our way, and we get one. Milton Hampton coming through and blocking the kick. Are we going to be able to take advantage of that, though? Now in the 4th quarter, here goes Bryant. He is brought down after a short pickup at the 40-yard line of UMass. 3rd and 3. We go back to Bryant, believing in the run game, and it is not going to get the first down. So on 4th and 2, we bring in the big running back, Cameron Barber. Are we going to run it again? We will. Barber going straight ahead, and he gets the first down to keep this drive going. He has really had to work for every single yard he has picked up in this game. UMass has not made it easy on Cameron Barber. There is nobody to stop Porter on the left side of the field. He's going to scramble that way, and he's out of bounds inside the 10, and he gets hit late. A really easy call for the officials here. But the thing is, we don't really gain much from this. How fair is that? That you can just drill our quarterback, and we only get 5 yards out of it because of where it happened on the field. Goal to go at the 4. Porter is going to move to his right, throw across his body, and it's going to be caught. Denard Stockton has his 2nd touchdown of the game, and Midwestern has tied this game up in the 4th quarter. How about Denard Stockton? 2 touchdowns. He bounced back from that drop in the end zone pretty quickly. He is a senior that we are really going to miss, as UMass is going to get a big play. There goes Mazzotti, the tight end for the Minutemen, brought down at the 33 of Midwestern. After a loss of 3, Kumachan going down the field for Brown, and he's got his 2nd long touchdown of the game. My goodness, this defense for Midwestern is terrible. The Minutemen on top 31-24 in the 4th quarter. It is going to be a screen to Nick Hawkins, and no blocking for him on that play. A loss of 6. Not the way you want to start a drive out after you just gave up a big touchdown and you trail by 7 in the 4th quarter. Here goes Porter going down the field. He drops it into Jordan Bryant, who is our leading receiver this season, and he's out of bounds across midfield. A nice throw from Josh Porter, but how about Jordan Bryant this season, man? He has been just so good at everything. There goes Denard Stockton on 3rd down, making a tough catch, breaking a tackle, and getting a first down. Midwestern down by 7 with 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. It's a cross screen to Bryant. He is going to spin his way inside the 10 and go down to 7. It'll be goal to go for the Horned Owls. Man in motion. That is Devin Glover. It'll be a run. Jimmy Hill up the middle. He is not going to get in. He'll be brought down to 1. So no touchdown there for Jimmy Hill, the senior. What about Cameron Barber? Is he going to get in? He will. So the other senior running back that we have used a lot this season, he gets in and scores a touchdown here on senior night. And we have ourselves a whole new ball game, all tied at 31 in the 4th quarter. UMass in danger of going 3 and out. They go down the field, and Ledson Jr. gets behind Zion Chambers. He's going to torch him for a 75-yard touchdown, and UMass is back on top. Just unbelievable how bad this Midwestern defense is. And the Midwestern offense find a way to answer. Porter, He is going to take off up the middle. He's gotten the first down and slides down wisely instead of taking a big hit at the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the fourth now. Porter, he's going to extend the play, moving to his left. He's going to throw on the move. He's got a man wide open. It's Denard Stockton. He jukes by a man. He's behind the defense, and he's scoring. A long touchdown, his third of the game. And Midwestern has tied it all up again in the fourth quarter. Have a day, Denard Stockton. This feels like the kind of game where whoever has the ball last is going to win. Galvin is going to head up the hash marks, and he's going to get away from our kickoff man, but Danny White got just enough of him to slow him up so we could bring him down just short of midfield. But UMass with great starting field position. They are already across midfield. Anthony Simpson makes his first catch of the game and is inside the 30 of Midwestern. Under a minute 30 to go in the fourth quarter. Parody, he's going to get some great blocking. He's inside the 10 and driven out of bounds at the 5. It'll be goal to go for UMass. Hayden Warner saves the touchdown. UMass in only need of a field goal to take the lead. Here is Parody getting brought down short of the end zone. Wyatt Van Horn makes the play. Turn and go at the 1. It is going to be Parody again, and he will knock it in. Stopped by Wyatt Van Horn behind the line of scrimmage to make it 4th and goal. And UMass is going to kick a field goal. Riley Moore puts it right down the middle, and UMass has a 3-point lead. Midwestern with no timeouts. They have to drive down the field and at least get a field goal with a minute left. Porter, he's going for it all on the first play of the drive, and he hits Denard Stockton in stride. He's going to break a tackle, and another. Denard Stockton with his 4th touchdown of the game, and he's going to put Midwestern up by 4 with about a minute to go in the fourth quarter. What a great throw from Josh Porter, but Denard Stockton, he has been the star of the show. Scoring 4 touchdowns on senior night, he does not want Midwestern to miss out on a bowl game. Just look at that throw from Porter, and Denard Stockton doing the rest. Can our defense hold strong is the real question. UMass with 40 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown. They're going to throw to their left to begin their drive. It is going to be caught by Galvin, and he's got a good chunk of yardage, and UMass will use their first time out. 34 seconds remain. Here is a check down. That is going to be caught, and a slip tackle by Parody is going to result in a gain of 7 or 8 as UMass uses another timeout. Just one left. Under 30 seconds remaining. Galvin makes the catch on the left side, and he's brought down in bounds, forcing UMass to use their last timeout. So, can't be a sack here if you're Pumachan. He's under pressure. He's going to throw to his left, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Really good decision by him. He's made a lot of them in this game. Just 15 seconds remaining. Pumachan backing up. He is going to throw this one away as well. So it's going to be 4th down, and that is going to mean this ball game is on the line here. UMass, they not only need a touchdown, but they need a first down here. He's going to back up, throw to his left. He's got a man open. It is going to be caught, and out of bounds goes Watson Jr. at the 22. This could be the last play of the game. They're going to try and put this in the end zone, it looks like. Pumachan firing over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown, UMass. You got to be kidding me. Sterling Galvin scores with 1 second remaining. How do you let that happen? UMass has taken the lead. So it's all down to this. Midwestern, their season on the line. If they want to have a chance of making a bowl game, they got to score here. They put in Holloway, who's got the strongest arm. He's hit as he let it go. He lobs it deep down the field, and it's picked off. Jason Toon couldn't pull down the Hail Mary. He was well short of the end zone anyway, so UMass is going to win. A really tough way to end the season. You gave up a big 4th down conversion. You gave up 6 touchdowns to UMass and their quarterback. He ran into himself. He had 500 yards. Just some terrible defense. And all we needed was one more stop, and we couldn't get it. I just can't believe it. I really thought we had that game won when we got him to 4th down. But we just had some bad coverage, gave up a big play, and then gave up another big play when we went into 3-man deep. I thought they were going to throw it to the end zone. They threw it just short, and we couldn't make a tackle in time. If we had made that tackle in bounds, that would have been the game. But we just didn't do anything on defense. The only nice play we really had was a forced fumble that went out of bounds. And then in special teams, we blocked a kick. But this game, it was all about our offense, and they couldn't quite overcome the bad defense. Denard Stockton ended up winning Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week. Much deserved. I just wish it would have came in a win instead of a loss. With that loss, we will not be making a bowl game. We are not bowl eligible, and we finish year number 1 of this dynasty, 5-7. The expectations I had for this team coming into this year were pretty low. I didn't think we would be making a bowl game, and we didn't. But it does sting to be that close to being bowl eligible and have it ripped away at the last second, literally, because our defense couldn't make one play. The offense, it had a good season. We averaged 30.2 points per game, and that was third best in Conference USA. Thought we got some good play out of Josh Porter when he took over as our starting quarterback. He could be our starter next season. Depends on how the offseason training goes for him, though, in my opinion. The offensive line was not great, but not bad. We are going to have a lot of new starters on the offensive line. Chad Green and James Hoover, our 2 starting guards, will be back next season, but everybody else will be new on the offensive line when it comes to starters. The receiving core is losing Denard Stockton and Zach Hawkins, our number 1 wide receiver on the depth chart, and our number 1 tight end, so that'll undergo a bit of change. And the running back room, it's still going to have Jordan Bryant, but everybody else besides him is going to be new. The defense, it was awful, just terrible for pretty much the entire season. Now, at the beginning of the year, they at least made a couple of plays, and they also had a good game against NIU, and the game against Alabama, not bad. That game, at least, they were okay. But for the most part, the defense, it was terrible. We are going to have a lot of new starters on this side of the ball. Joe Moss, he is going to be missed. I thought he was pretty good considering his overall. He was second on the team in sacks. He also had a handful of forced fumbles. Jerome Moon and a lot of our secondary were not very good. He at least was kind of competent out there, along with Washington. Those 2 were the best defensive backs I thought we had in coverage this year. But I don't really want to see any of our secondary members that we had this year out there next year. I would like to just bring in a bunch of new guys, if we can, to be our starting secondary. Special teams, it wasn't good, and we are going to have a new kicker and punter both next season, which is probably a good thing. The first year of this dynasty is over with and in the books, but unfortunately, I have some bad news. When EA dropped the latest patch for College Football 25, it completely broke the dynasty we had going, and I was left with very few options because I could not fix it. So what I decided to do was to go through year number 1 of this dynasty all over again. I made sure we played the same teams, and we won over and lost to the exact same teams, so we went 5-7 again. But clearly there are going to be some differences around the country and with our team in the redo versus what happened when we actually played through and went through the first year of the dynasty together. We still went 5-7, but everybody else will have a different record. All of our stats will be different for our players and the players around the country. The recruiting class that we worked so hard on is non-existent in the dynasty that we will have moving forward. So we have a completely different recruiting class that we are going to be going over a lot in the next episode, which will be the off-season episode. We are going to pretend like the year that we just played through is still the same dynasty that we have moving forward. So all the stats that we put up, we'll pretend like those did happen, and hopefully we could still have some fun with this dynasty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.